Hi everyone, Soma Gaming Vids here with a new video for you guys. Today we got something special for you, a new product unboxing and review of the Drevo Blademaster Pro Wireless Edition. I was in the market recently for a new wireless mechanical keyboard to free up my desk from clutter and wires, and this looked like a top choice. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get right into the review. I purchased the Drevo Blademaster TKL version with the Cherry MX red switches from Amazon, and I've been using for the past 2 weeks. Currently you can buy it with the Cherry MX red, blue, or brown switches. Inside the box you get the keyboard, a USB-C to USB-B charging cable, a USB-B to USB-B with a 2.4 GHz adapter for the wireless features, a keycap puller, a brush to clean the keyboard, and the manual for the board. Aesthetically, the keyboard is very impressive. It feels heavy when you hold it and is made up of a metal top plate with a plastic back underside. On the back there are 4 dip switches, and one turns the keyboard on and off, and the others allow you to have a Mac layout, switch between different key bindings, or use a Dvorak layout. The keycaps are ABS plastic, which is more prone to capture finger oil and wear over time, but they allow for the RGB backlight to shine through quite nicely. The keycaps are fairly easy to remove with the keycap puller since it has more of a floating key design. I plan on replacing the keycaps with some more premium double shot PBT keycaps in a future video, so stay tuned for that. There are 9 preset RGB color effects with an additional custom one where you can set the keyboard to do whatever you want it to do. There are RGB lights surrounding the keyboard, so it gives a nice aura effect. There is some branding on the keyboard, mainly on the spacebar and right underneath with the Drevo logo, but it's a fairly understated design. The biggest selling point of this keyboard is that you have a big scroll wheel on the side of the keyboard, which you can literally program it to do whatever you want. There are built-in presets for the scroll wheel. Typically it controls the RGB effects, but I use it to control my media volume up and down. Next we have a sound test. I did a 1-minute sound test for you guys and plan on using the same website for my other keyboard reviews. If you're familiar with Cherry MX red switches, they feel like them, and they're linear with no tactile bump. Personally, I really like the way they feel and sound. I previously tried the silent Cherry MX red switches and did not like them. So here you guys go. Next we're going to talk about the software. This is one area where I feel Drevo could do a good job improving. On the website, it tells you to update the firmware on the keyboard before installing the software, but for the life of me, I could not get this firmware update to work correctly prior to installation of the software. I went ahead and then downloaded the software and learned I had to create an account before I could fully start programming the keyboard. Although this was a little annoying, once I created a login, I was able to update the firmware and start checking out the different features. You can program the scroll wheel, any of the keys to perform macro functions, choose from one of the 9 RGB custom effects, or create your own. And you can also set limits on how long the keyboard should fall asleep, refresh. My recommendation is to try to keep it at 1000 MHz unless you notice any stuttering or delays in the wireless signal, and you can also use game mode where the keyboard will only recognize key presses on select keys. There's another way to download profiles in case you want to use the software offline. I plan on investigating this further, but it is cool that with the login your profiles are saved in the cloud if that's something that you may need if you are traveling and want to use this keyboard. One thing I would like you guys to keep in mind is that the keyboard can only be programmed when it's connected to your computer or Mac computer, and this was a basic frustration of mine because it wasn't necessarily intuitive. I thought you could just program in wireless mode, so just keep this in mind if you're trying to program the keyboard or use the software. You have to have it plugged in. Next, we're going to be talking about the wireless features. thought it would be useful to do a real-world test of the 2.4 GHz wireless versus the Bluetooth after reading reviews and watching reviews of other YouTubers complain about the wireless features of this keyboard. I played 2 games of deathmatch on Overwatch, as latency and drop signal strength would be important in an esports title. I found that the 2.4 GHz did drop the signal strength periodically, and the only way to reset it was to use the function key and switch between wireless and wired mode. You didn't necessarily need to plug in the wire, but just use the buttons on the keyboard to switch the mode. I had much better results with the Bluetooth wireless settings for this keyboard. There were no drop signals for me and it worked pretty flawlessly. Supposedly the Bluetooth connection is supposed to add more latency to your gaming experience than the 2.4 GHz wireless connection. However, it was the opposite for me. My computer has a Bluetooth 5.0 module, and I'm using another device that uses the 2.4 GHz wireless frequency, so there might have been additional factors causing the issues on the 2.4 GHz wireless connection. But again, your results might vary. I just wanted to give you some evidence of my real world gaming test. So again, you're going to first see the video with the 2.4 GHz wireless connection, and then you're going to see the video with the Bluetooth connection. So you can make your own comparisons.
Repositioning. This is my curse. Much better.
Taken the lead.
This time, I'll finish the job. Repositioning.
Personne n'échappe. 15 kills remaining.
From the shadows. This time, I'll finish the job.
Lead lost.
Move out. The darkness
Personne
consumes.
n'échappe à mon regard.
Meteor strike!
I'm patched up.
Five kills remaining.
Meteor strike!
Helden sterben nicht.
I'm on
Personne
fire.
n'échappe à mon regard.
Better stay out of my way.
4 kills remaining.
This is my curse.
Kills remaining. One kill remaining.
Back from the grave.
Meteor strike!
First place.
Be right back.
Ultimate is charging. The grave cannot
Enemy needs 15 kills to win.
Move out. Death comes.
Gene. I might need this later. La oscuridad. وليهم قوتك.
Try that again. I'm in the zone. This is my curse.
Enemy needs 10 kills to win. Take the lead.
Good. The grave cannot hold me.
وليهم قوتك.
Lead lost.
I will get my revenge.
I will protect the innocent. That's how it's done. My team
Enemy needs 5 kills to win.
back. My team needs me.
Enemy needs needs 4 kills to win.
Clearing the area.
Enemy needs 3 kills.
My team needs me.
Enemy needs 2 kills.
I will not fail again. This will only hurt for a moment. Clearing the area.
Enemy needs 1 kill.
Health restored. Back. My business, my rules. They are getting on my nerves.
Overall, the Drevo Blademaster Pro is an awesome keyboard for the price. It retails for about $130, but sometimes has a 10 or 20% off coupon that drops the price. It offers a lot of features, mainly being a wireless mechanical TKL keyboard in a premium design body. I wish the 2.4 GHz wireless worked better for me, but for more intense gaming sessions, you can use the wired or connect it via Bluetooth. For me, I didn't have any issues using the Bluetooth even in competitive settings. It still felt very responsive and offered great performance. The RGB effects are pretty great, and I have yet to see a keyboard with a light surrounding the layout of the entire board. One area of improvement is the software, and hopefully in a future update, Drevo allows users to make changes to the profiles without having to have it be plugged in. I give it an 8 out of 10 and consider it a worthy buy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and hit that sub button. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the keyboard and if you're going to pick it up. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.